How big of a step up do you feel this is for him, and do you feel that he's ready for that type of fight?
Ain't nobody ready for me in my division, man. I ain't listening to that. If he ready, he ready. Everybody come ready. Everybody training their ass off. Boxing is boxing. You hit and don't get hit. You hit and get hit. It's punching. You know, we come to entertain you fans and entertain you people that got a lot to say about us.
Jermell, you're fighting earlier in the year than you usually fight here in January. If you ideally could map out the year for you, how many times would you fight? And also, do you plan on just making these mandatories one after the other to get them out of the way, so to speak, or is there something else that interests you that you'd like to get done this year?
Man, I just want to fight. I want to fight more than I ever fought. I want to, show, since the man called me an old man. I ain't never thought I was an old man. I'm young, handsome, look good, skin tight, everything right on me. I don't know what kind of old man he talking about. Shit, if you think I'm old, then you got some bigger problems for yourself. For you old.
Who called you old? I don't know. Tim Zoo called you old?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Called me old.
Who's me? I didn't call you old.
Well, that's what your media said.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Jermell. I appreciate it, man. Tim, did you call Jermell old? Is that what do you think he's old or no?
No, I said he's at his peak. I didn't say he's old. The bloke's 32 years old. How is he old?
God know where my peak at. You ain't know. Nobody control my peak but God.
Huh?
Go ahead, Matt. Move on to the next question.
Tim, I just you said something earlier that your dad has only attended your first fight. Why is that? Why hasn't he been to any of your fights since then?
My dad's living overseas, so no real reason, man.
Just logistically, it just didn't happen until
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of people think that Jermell really should be undefeated. They think that he won the first fight against Tony Harrison, which was a very close fight, which he, of course, came back to avenge in their rematch and knock him out. Why do you feel like you're the guy that's going to be the first person to beat him definitively?
Oh, look, I'm not here for a debating contest to say who's going to win and how am I going to beat him. This isn't debating for me. And to prove myself, I just have to show it in the ring. That's it. Quite simple. I possess a lot of skills as well, so that's all that's needed. January 28th, we show it.
I already made the Hall of Fame to me. I already done enough. I'm the first undisputed world champion in 4-belt era at 154. Do you believe I did enough? You know what I'm saying? I believe there's fighters that haven't done that's in the Hall of Fame already that hasn't done what I've done. I'm a legend already, baby. I'm a living legend.
Yeah, I mean, I do think you're a Hall of Famer, and just for clarity, I have
that question. Then you should have had a better question.
Please, give me a break, man.
Why would I give you a break? You came on this thing talking to us.
All right, brother.
Come at me correct. You come at me correct. I'm a legend. Do you believe it? Do you believe it? You already said you believe it.
I do believe it, man. I got you on my top 5 pound for pound list too, man. Give me a break.
I appreciate that.
Sheesh. But yeah, no, my next question for you is, I know you said you make the weight comfortable. You don't really envision yourself moving up. Your brother is at 60, Spencer's at 47. But is it kind of as simple as, if your brother moves up to 68, then you'll be like, okay, I'm going to move up to 60?
If there's opportunity for me, you know what I'm saying? It's not really made for, I'm loving what I'm doing in the division. You make it this far, you don't want to be moving up in weight to go back down to another level and try to keep, like right now, I'm good. I'm good where I'm at. I'm Mario and I'm already the big Mario.
Gotcha. And just my last question. Just wanted to know if shoot. Sorry. Can you
think about it? Thank you. Think about it, bro. I'm here.
No, sorry about that. Just wanted to know if you had any thoughts on Crawford saying, I know you guys have been going back and forth and stuff like that, but I just wanted to know if you had any thoughts on Crawford saying that, eventually when he does fight you, he'll beat you pretty easily, and probably just your overall thoughts on him beating Avanesyan via 6-round knockout.
Now, I didn't get to see his fight. I've never heard of what he's done. I never heard of his opponent. I've been really focused on what I got in front of me, and I'm not even worried. Man, everybody say they're going to beat somebody, this and that. Man, I don't say, all I see is him riding off the names of the PBC fighters. He ain't even trying to really fight nobody for real. These people over here is a whole different ball field. You know what I'm saying? He playing in the AFL. I'm NFL. Top tier. Got all the rings. I'm Tom Brady. The black one.
in all honesty, man, this actually just feels like any other fight. I'm not nervous. I'm nice and relaxed. Everything's just going through the motions, sparring, just been grinding it out, man. So nah, man, it just feels like normal. The occasion's going to be big. Undisputed, it doesn't get any bigger. It's like the Super Bowl grand final. It's the NBA finals as well. You know, it's equivalent to that type of the Mecca. So yeah, I'm nice and relaxed. I'm taking it day by day, and to me, it's just any other fight.
What about the first part of my question? When did you first realize that this was a possibility for you? You could be in this position one day.
What, to fight?
To be at the pinnacle of the sport.
Oh, it's when I found out about the fight, I was super excited because I was pushing it so hard with my promoters. This is the fight that I wanted, and I didn't think I was going to get it this early in my career.
Okay. All right. For Jermell, a lot of guys after they become undisputed, it's kind of the trend now. They tell themselves, "I've cleaned out the division. It's time to move on." And I've heard people say you might move up to middleweight. How much longer do you see yourself staying at 54?
My whole career. I have a twin brother at 160. I have a stablemate at 147. We all comfortably make the weight, and whatever happens in the future, I can't predict. And I'm just ready to get it on as fast as y'all ready to see it. So I don't know how the rest of the time playing. I make 54 very easy. I'm 10 pounds overweight. I'm sharp. I'm in shape. I don't go and talk about all of what I do. This is a lifestyle for me. Boxing is not just a sport where we're trying to win titles. We're going to win it. We're going to enjoy it later. We're going to enjoy it when we sit back in our big mansions and chill with our families and homies and stuff. And we like, wow, we did it. And then sometimes you sit back, we made it this far, but it's just not done for me. It's not over for me. I'm just too hungry at this moment.
Great. I think you mentioned, I think somebody else here mentioned that not everybody has you in the top 10 pound for pound. How do you think that's possible based on what you've accomplished? Or why do you think that's the case where some people leave you out?
I guess in the pound for pound, you got to be liked, and you got to be on the other side of the river, in the road. You got to be with certain people. I fought on ESPN when I was younger, coming up in the game. Made it to pay-per-views and made it to different shows and did so many amazing things outside of boxing. I don't know what you need to do. I don't know who need to be writing this stuff, but I'm almost guaranteed just those people got a personal way that they feel about me. And I'm not here to make you happy. I got a woman to make happy. I ain't here to making y'all happy. I'm making no boxing reporter happy.
Fighting in 9-10 fights have been world title fights. You've been fighting 4 world titles since before Tim turned pro. Tim's obviously never fought a fight this big. And I just wonder, for you as a guy that's been fighting all these world champions, are you as hungry to fight a guy like Tim that isn't as decorated as you or the guys that you fought recently?
You could do the comparison and you could realize that I've been doing this, and Tim Tszyu is just another fighter that come to fight hard, strong. He got his own country, and I love it. I love to fight guys from different countries because when I'm done with boxing one day, I might go ahead and hang out with Tim somewhere in Sydney on the big islands or somewhere chilling and eating kangaroo meat. And we're going to be, talking about this shit when we 50 years old, and we're going to be like, damn. And those fans going to be pulling up on us and taking pictures, and it's going to be amazing. I'm going all over the world with it. I'm just going to do it from America.
Has Tim got the skills to compete at the top of the division? Have you seen enough from Tim to believe that he is a dangerous fighter for you?
Boxing is boxing. Everybody dangerous. Everybody got a chance. Everybody got opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I can't really just make a decision and say, oh, he's this and that. But I know there's better fighters in the division than him. There's some hungry fighters in the division. He's just one of the hungriest. He got the opportunity. We can't judge what that's God's timing right there. His opportunity came before a lot of other fighters. And then there was a lot of other fighters that opportunity came before him. So it's all about what I got to get in there and do. And y'all get the best Jermell Charlo. Every fight is important. Every fight is a legacy fight for me. And that's what I stand real strong by. You know, I got a good team, I got good backing, good management, I got good everything. You know, a support system is different. You know, I'm a twin. You know, that also gives a little bit of love to what I do in the boxing, and it separates me. And I feel like now I've separated myself from my twin brother, and you know which one is, you know, is hungry. You know which one is a dog. Not that my brother not hungry and a dog, but it's just like my competition was when I was born and raised. You know, I was in competition early in life. So and we watched and studied the best fighters in the world coming up. I'm not none of these people his daddy fought, because I guess we can't talk about Tim fighting, right? We can't talk about the fighters that he fought. We're gonna stay focused on the fighters that dad fought. I'm not those fighters either. You know what I'm saying? It's a different genre and a different generation. And I stand strong by how I feel about this sport and the game and where I'm at.